Hey, okay, I have to warn you, this is one of the tougher lessons in the program. And this is, we're going to create bad reviews. We're going to like make up the testimonials or reviews or commentary feedback on our worst book. And it's going to be kind of bad. It's going to be kind of mean. It might hit home, it might even be true, and it could hurt. Okay, so just warning you, putting that out there. Now, I got to give you a bit of backstory about where this came from. There's a movie called 8 Mile. It's by Eminem, the rapper, and he's in this rap battle where it's like a poetry slam where they one guy raps for a few minutes and the next guy raps, and they're basically trying to put each other down, right? They're making fun of each other, but they're getting nasty, right? They're saying all this bad stuff, and it's hurtful. It's not very nice. So that's what they're doing. So what Eminem does brilliantly is that he he foretells what the other guy is going to say about him, right? So Eminem in the movie, he's like this poor white guy lives in a trailer with his druggy mom, right? And he's that's it. Poor white guy, trailer, druggy mom. So he's beginning his rap battle, bum, 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 okay, I'm clearly not a rapper. And he talks about, in the rap, he says, oh, and you're going to make fun of my mom, and you're going to say I'm poor, and you're going to say I'm this poor white guy who lives in a trailer. And so he's here's the key point. He's taking away the ammunition of his, enemy, of his foe, of his counterpart. Now, what I want to do is, I mean, that hurts him, right? That's painful, right? It's true what he's saying, right? He's this poor kid who lives in a trailer with his druggy mom. So, ouch, that kind of hurts. But what's happening here? He's putting it out there. I mean, I know we're getting into some pretty deep psychology 101 here, but he's putting out there his fears. He's putting out there what he's ashamed of, what he feels bad about, what he's not proud of, and he's just but by letting go of it and even being public, I mean, he's in this whole auditorium of people who are looking to him to, win this battle and be the tough guy. And here he goes, wow, like just beating himself up. So what are we doing here? I believe me, I do not need you to dig into your deepest and darkest depths of your soul and come out with terrible truths about yourself. However, I do want to get over like sort of the more surface level stuff. You know, what do I get? What are some stuff I get? I get my audiobooks. Like, wow, he sure likes to play up the drama in the audiobooks. Yeah, I do. And if you don't like it, I'm not your cup of tea, right? Okay. It's also hard to not defend yourself. So what else? I get, oh wow, he sure has like I'm talking about my own writing here. Some comments I've had. And so I'm telling you these to get them also off my own chest and to put them out there. And so these are real ones, right? It's going to be a little easier with the worst book ever. But with these, they're real. And they're like, wow, he sure has tiny little short chapters. Okay. For me, that's a plus. Again, I'm defending myself. Okay, you follow where I'm going? So for this exercise, we do not need to lie down on the psychologist's chair or the bench, the couch. We are going to just make fun and we are going to make light of it. So again, if you took your book topic to be like an opposite, like let's take Petra, and she's this nutritionist, and she was going to talk about the worst breakfast ever. And so if you think about the reviewers, what are the reviewers going to say? And again, we're talking about the joke book. So in the joke book, in the worst book, they're going to say, are you kidding? I already eat bad enough. Why does she need to tell me how do I eat even worse? Or maybe we make it fun. Maybe it's, wow, this was the best book ever. Now I can get even fatter and lazier and get even less done. I mean, imagine that headline. What if that was your headline on your big quote on your book, right? And so we're taking away the ammunition of what we think the critics might say about our books or about even us. So, and we're taking the wind out of their sails. And by doing this, we are also, hold on for the big moment, we are getting stronger because we're facing our fears, right? And so remember, she has, or if you don't know, Petra was talking about a book. She's like this professional nutritionist, and she was talking about how her book was something like how to have the breakfast that will ruin your day, roller coaster your energy, and I can't remember. So how can she take the ammo out of that? How can we make fun of that? And of course, you can think of lots of ways, right? Oh wow, you had to ruin my day. My morning was already ruined when I blah blah blah. Okay, so I know this is a tough one. This is a hard one, and please don't dig down too deep where it's going to hurt. But what we're doing is taking the sails out of our naysayers. Here, let's talk about this book real quick. What about the ones who say, why are you writing the worst book ever? That's the stupidest idea I ever heard. And so you can say, you know what? I'm actually writing my best book ever, but this is the one I need to get out of the way first. And again, I feel like I'm being defensive, but we naturally become defensive when we're attacked. So this is a tough one. It's a hard one. I'm digging too deep into psychology. I am not a psychologist, but I know this to be true that if we can get at these fears and attack them head on, and even like the reverse attack strategy, we can beat them, or we can live with them, or at least we can suppress them or move them to the side for a while because we become stronger in working with them. Okay, I hope that helped.